Hi friends, this is the rate Monk and today we are with the Oppo R17 Pro. Now talking about the R17 Pro, definitely this is the flagship model from Oppo and R series is coming first time in India. We have to talk a lot about the device, but first the device has some pretty much good highlight feature. We are going to do the unboxing of the device. Now here we have the box and it is written R17 Pro. It comes with the new kind of boxing. In the back we have getting the emerald green color. It is the 8GB, 128GB. The 6GB and 128GB may also come to India. The box pricing is not written. It has been cut off. So it will be known on December 4th. So stay tuned with our blog and social media channels to know further details. Now here we have the device with a slider case. It looks pretty much impressive and the stylish kind of jewel. We haven't seen this color earlier before in smartphones. So let me first boot the device. At the same time we will see what are the box content. Here you can see the in-display fingerprint sensor is mentioned. We will talk about this on later. Now talking about the box, in the box we are also getting the silicone case. There is also SIM card ejector tool, some paperwork including the warranty card and the user guide information guide. So this is what you are getting in the box, the paperwork. Talking about the charger, this is one of the highlight thing of the device. It is coming the Super VOOC charger and you can pause the video and check out the rating. We will talk about this charger a little bit later in depth. Now talking about the earphones, we are getting the in-ear earphones which is typically Oppo earphones and having a Type-C connectivity cable. Now we are having here the Type-C cable to transfer the data and also at the same time to charge your device. Now coming to the device, we will do the first time installation. Here you can see there is a finger code or a password. So I will choose the pattern one. The pattern one is more easier for me to remember. So I prefer the pattern one over the passcode, and after that once you have done, there will be enrollment of the face for the face unlock feature. So the face unlock feature registration is very easy. You can check it out. It takes less than a minute and it is very fast. Now jumping into the fingerprint registration, you can do the fingerprint registration of I guess 4 or 5 fingers. I am not sure about it, but I will prefer the thumb on it because it is in the front. And so here I am doing the registration. It will take like less than 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but it is fast. We will use that and test you and show you how it works. But here the fingerprint registration is done in the video and it takes a little bit more time than a normal fingerprint registration because it does in a depth sensing way. So this will be how you will do the face unlock registration and also the fingerprint registration. Now talking about the earphones, it comes with the Type-C connectivity. Looks pretty much different. We will try and test it out. Here we got the charger, the cable and the device. So I have my device which is at 0%. I will show you that also, and we will charge the device. Now talking about the VOOC, this is not the normal VOOC what we have seen with the F9 Pro. This is the Super VOOC. So the charging speed is little faster than the previous generation. Now here I have the Super VOOC charging adapter and also the normal VOOC charging adapter. What is the difference? There the new one comes with the 10 volt 5 ampere output rating, whereas the earlier one was having 10 volt 4 ampere watt rating. So definitely this is a little bit faster, and I will show you in my video how we will do the charging test on the device. Now talking about the device, here I am plugging the device in. It is starting with 0%, and as you can see, and we will put the timer up to 10 minutes. Now talking about the fast charging, this is the world's fastest charger currently available in the market, and it takes 10 minutes to charge 40% as the company claims, and we will show you in this video. Talking about the previous generation, it was in the F9 Pro. So the F9 Pro takes 10 minutes to charge 30%. This charge 40%, so it is definitely a little faster than the previous generation. And coming to the output rating, it comes with the 10 volt 5 ampere. Earlier it was 10 volt 4 ampere, so definitely there is a difference. Talking about the battery size, It is 3700 milliampere battery which will last for 2 days for a standard user. Talking about the heavy user, it may go around 1 day, as the display is also AMOLED display. What we are getting in using 7 minutes, we are getting approx 35% charge already. So definitely you can see this is the fastest one. Here you can see 35% approximately done in 8.5 minutes. So after 10 minutes we are getting a 40% charge, and talking about the full charging, it will take around 35 to 37 minutes precisely if we are talking. Here you can see the device. Now I am getting it unplugged. It charged around 42% in 10 minutes. So it is incredibly fast. It is not fast, it is one of the fastest charger available in the earth right now. So I've also booted the device in the meanwhile, so that you can see a close-up of the device. Here you can see it is 42% fully charged in the device. Now talking about the device, the in-display fingerprint sensor, this is the first time that Oppo is coming with the R17 Pro in India, coming with the in-display fingerprint sensor. It works very smoothly, there is no hiccup in that. Talking about the face unlock, it is also works very charmly. We haven't tried and tested in the low light situation, but in normal light it works fine. So definitely there is no complaint on the fingerprint sensor or also in the face unlock. Talking about the display, it comes with the say 6.4-inch AMOLED display and having a small water drop notch. On the side we are getting the power buttons which you can see here. So it comes with the little bit bump in the camera. There is a triple camera setup in the back with the dual LED tone flash. There is a Oppo branding written. Device looks pretty much like a gem color, because this emerald green color we haven't seen earlier before, and in the top you are getting nothing. Talking about this on the device weighs around 183 grams and it doesn't look too much heavy. And here you can see in the bottom part what we are getting. There is a speaker grills in the bottom, there is a Type-C connectivity cable, and also there is a SIM card slot. So we will take out this and we'll show you. So the SIM card slot is a dual SIM card slot. On the both the side you can put the SIMs. So this is one side and another side you can put upside down. So there will be two SIMs at the same time you can put it. This is little bit different. We haven't seen this kind of slot earlier in the device, but this is what we are getting in the slot. There is no expandable memory unfortunately, but this is a 128 GB variant. You don't need to do the expanding. Talking about the side buttons, you are also getting the volume buttons on the left side of the device, which is on the metallic frame. And talking about the device, it comes with the Gorilla Glass 6 protection in the front and the back. So definitely it will last a little longer than you expected in the small bump or drop down. Now coming to the software section, the device is running on Android 8.1 Oreo with its own UI, which is colored OS 5.2. Talking about this OS, what we are getting in the device as the software feature, we are getting its own app store, which is given by the Oppo. It is coming with its own browser, which has its own category. Here you can see for checking out the news, technology, entertainment, politics, etc. So you can go and check it out, those features also. Now talking about the phone cleaning app, it comes with its own phone manager, which will help you to clean the storage if you have any junk file or anything else. So these are the features what you are getting in the Color OS. You don't have to download separately the cleaner or something like that, those apps. So third party apps are not required if the OS is already giving you these kind of apps. Now talking about the settings, we will go into the settings mode. Here you can see you can register your Oppo account. Also at the same time you have the airplane mode, SIM card mobile. You have a dual SIM card support, what I have already shown you. Going to the bottom, you have a notification status bar where you can put the battery percentage and also show you the network speed. Now talking about the display and brightness, here you can change it to the color mode what you want, cooler, default, or a little warmer. Talking about the fingerprint sensor, I have already shown you how it works, how to register, even also the face unlock feature. So this is what you are getting. Talking about the battery, you are getting a power saving mode in the device. And finally what we are going to check it out is the about phone. In about phone, what you are getting is the specification what I have already told you about the display. It comes with the 6.4-inch full HD plus display with AMOLED glass and AMOLED display, which is coming with the Gorilla Glass 6 protection. Talking about the processor, it is the world's first smartphone coming with the octa-core Snapdragon 7110 processor in the device. It has a 8 GB of RAM, 128 GB internal storage, And talking about the front camera, it is 25 megapixel. Talking about the rear camera, it is coming with the 12 megapixel, 20 megapixel and TOF camera, which we will talk about later. Talking about the battery, it is coming around 3700 milliampere. And for the OS, it is running on Android 8.1 Oreo OS with ColorOS 5.2. Now, this is the world's first smartphone coming with the Snapdragon 710, which is also an octa-core processor, and this will be competing after 845 chipset. So this is not up to the mark up to 845, but this will be a powerful chipset to use that. So definitely Oppo is using for so many things for TOF camera, which is given at the back. The TOF camera means time of flight, which we will talk about later. And the device has also some important features, like it has an in-display fingerprint sensor. It also comes with a triple camera at the back, and it can do the face unlock very easily. These are the few things what we are talking about. Now, talking about the device, it has an NFC inbuilt. And talking about the sensors, it comes with the gravity sensor, it has the game rotational vector sensor, gyroscope sensor, it has a light sensor, and also the proximity sensor. So the important sensors what are required for the device is already present, which you can check the video by pausing it. Now, jumping into the one more important feature is the gaming. Now here you can see on the left side we have the quick toggle, and also there is a game optimization in the device, which is with the ColorOS 5.2. And here you can see the graphics. The device comes with the 710, but don't forget it has a 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. And here you can see it supports up to HD video quality in the graphics and frame rate up to the high frame rate support. Now those who have doubt can see it out. This is the Oppo R17 Pro only with the device. So we will put a separate gaming video later on our channel. Now here we have the triple camera setup at the back, where the top one is the EOF. After that is the 12 megapixel camera, which is having an aperture of 1.5 to 2.4. It has having a variable aperture, and the next one is the 20 megapixel with the f2.6. So this is what the camera setup we are getting in the back. In the front we are getting a 25 megapixel camera, which is ultra wide camera, and it has an aperture of f2.0. We haven't tried and tested the camera yet, but we will let you know how the camera results came out. Here is the camera app which we will try and test. So in the camera app, what you are getting is the flash which you can on, off, auto, and you can do the fill light, which will be permanently on the camera. Now coming to the HDR mode, you have the high dynamic range on or off. When it is talking about the color PI is the pure image color, which we will discuss in another video segment. Now going to the settings, we have the photo ratio. We can have touch to take photo. There is a volume shutter. These are the general feature. There is a AI scene recognition, so this is something important. There is also a watermark to take the pictures. This is what we are getting. In the bottom end, we are getting the Google Lens inbuilt in the device. There is also 1x and 2x feature, which will have to zoom out and zoom in. And you are also getting the AI feature in the device. There is also some filters which is coming in the pack. Now talking about the modes, you are getting the expert mode, pano mode, video mode. In the video mode, you are getting the standard mode, slow mode, time lapse. These are the different types of mode you are getting in the video. Talking about the settings, what you can record, you can record up to 4K video in the device into 30 fps, also full HD video into 30 fps, and there is a slow mo which you can record up to full HD and HD. So talking about the camera feature, that the smartphone comes with the ultra night mode. This will enhance your low photography experience. In the camera app, you are also getting the AR stickers, which you can play it around. They are literally cool. Some of the AR stickers are already preloaded, some you have to download according to your needs. So these are some things that you can play it around. It is given inside the device. This is what we are getting in the camera app in the smartphone Oppo R17 Pro. So in this video, we have already covered the unboxing of the device. We have shown you how the Super VOOC charger adapter works with Oppo R17 Pro. We have also shown you in-display fingerprint sensor. We have shown you how the face unlock is registered and how it works. And finally, we have shown the camera features. Talking about the camera, you can see the gorgeous triple camera setup at the back with the dual tone LED flash. This is the emerald green color. There is also a radiant mist color which we haven't seen, but the buzz is also about that color. This is all about the device. This is @IOldMonk signing off. Please like the video, share the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for us.